In a world of constant change, certain issues rise above the rest, shaping our future in profound ways. These are the currents of our time, the tides that pull us forward into the unknown. Today we delve into the most pressing topics that are defining our global discourse. From the warming of our planet to the rise of artificial intelligence, these trends will shape the world we leave to our children. Join us as we explore these challenges and the opportunities they present. The ice caps melt beneath the polar sun, a stark reminder of the Earth's rising fever. Governments around the world are accelerating their commitments to reduce carbon emissions. Many countries are investing heavily in renewable energy sources like solar and wind, harnessing the power of nature to fuel our future. This shift towards green technologies could lead to a more sustainable future, reducing our dependence on fossil fuels. Imagine a world where cities breathe easier, where the air is clean and the skies are clear. The transition to renewable energy will create millions of jobs, breathing life into new industries and revitalizing old ones. Public health will improve as we reduce pollution, and a more stable climate will benefit all humankind. But the path to a sustainable future is not without its challenges. Industries reliant on fossil fuels face an uncertain future, and job losses in traditional energy sectors are a real concern. We must navigate this transition with care, ensuring that no one is left behind. And then there's the danger of greenwashing, where companies make empty promises of sustainability while clinging to their old ways. We must hold them accountable, demanding transparency and real action. The COVID-19 pandemic, a stark reminder of our vulnerability, exposed the fragility of our global health systems. But from the shadow of this crisis emerges a new era of pandemic preparedness. Nations are re-evaluating their health systems, investing in research and infrastructure to better prepare for future health crises. Global collaboration is key. We must work together, sharing information and resources to create a united front against future threats. Increased funding for vaccine research and distribution is crucial, ensuring that everyone has access to life-saving treatments. Imagine a world where outbreaks are detected faster, where treatments are developed more rapidly, and where the impact of future pandemics is minimized. This is the promise of a more prepared world. But this future is not guaranteed. Inequities in vaccine access, where lower-income countries struggle to obtain the resources they need, must be addressed, and we must guard against complacency. The threat of future outbreaks is real, and we must remain vigilant. The lessons learned from COVID-19 must not be forgotten. This is a time for global solidarity, a time to build a healthier and more secure future for all. Artificial intelligence, once a figment of science fiction, is rapidly becoming our reality. From self-driving cars to algorithms that predict our every purchase, AI is transforming our world at an unprecedented pace. But this revolution comes with a profound question. How do we ensure that AI is used ethically and responsibly? The development of frameworks for AI that prioritize ethical considerations is crucial. Transparency, accountability and fairness must be at the forefront of AI development. We must ensure that these technologies are used for good, not for harm. Imagine a world where AI helps us solve some of humanity's greatest challenges, from curing diseases to combating climate change. AI has the potential to revolutionize healthcare, education and countless other industries, creating a more efficient and equitable world. But there are risks as well. Job displacement due to automation is a real concern, and we must prepare for a future where work looks very different. Privacy concerns regarding data usage by AI systems must be addressed, ensuring that our personal information is protected. And then there's the danger of biased algorithms, perpetuating and even amplifying existing social inequalities. We must be vigilant in identifying and mitigating these biases, ensuring that AI is a force for progress, not prejudice. Chapter 4. The Global Fight for Social Justice, a Time for Equality. From the streets of Minneapolis to the villages of Myanmar, a wave of social justice movements is sweeping the globe. People are raising their voices, demanding equality and justice for all. This is a time of reckoning, a time to confront the systemic issues that have plagued humanity for far too long. Movements advocating for racial equality, gender rights and LGBTQ+ rights are gaining momentum, leading to significant policy changes and increased social awareness. We are witnessing a shift in consciousness, a growing recognition that true equality requires a fundamental change in our systems and institutions. This is a time for greater inclusion and representation in all sectors of society, from government to business to media. We must create a world where everyone has an equal opportunity to succeed, regardless of their race, religion, gender, or sexual orientation. But the path to equality is not always smooth. There will be resistance from those who benefit from the status quo, those who fear change. We must meet this resistance with courage and conviction, knowing that the arc of the moral universe bends towards justice. And we must be mindful of the potential for polarization within societies. It is essential to engage in respectful dialogue, to listen to opposing viewpoints, and to find common ground. For it is in unity, not division, that we will build a more just and equitable world. Chapter 5. A World Divided, Navigating Geopolitical Tensions. The world watches with bated breath as tensions rise between major powers. The struggle for influence and resources is reshaping global alliances and military strategies. From the shores of the South China Sea to the heart of Eastern Europe, the spectre of conflict looms large. This is a complex geopolitical landscape, fraught with danger, but also with the potential for cooperation. Diplomacy, dialogue, and a commitment to peaceful solutions are more critical than ever. The world cannot afford another global conflict. There are glimmers of hope amidst the uncertainty. New alliances are forming based on shared values and a commitment to international cooperation. Global challenges like climate change and pandemics are forcing nations to work together, fostering a spirit of collaboration that transcends traditional rivalries. But the threat of conflict remains real. Increased military expenditures divert resources from essential services like healthcare and education. The proliferation of weapons, particularly nuclear weapons, poses an existential threat to humanity. We must choose diplomacy over conflict, cooperation over competition. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Let us work together to build a more peaceful and secure future for all. Chapter 6. The Silent Epidemic, Addressing the Mental Health Crisis. Behind closed doors, a silent epidemic is raging. Millions suffer in silence, their pain hidden from view. Mental health issues exacerbated by the stress and isolation of the pandemic are on the rise globally. But there is hope. A growing recognition of mental health issues is leading to increased advocacy for resources and support systems. More comprehensive mental health care policies and the integration of mental health services into primary care are crucial steps in the right direction. Imagine a world where mental health is treated with the same importance as physical health, where seeking help is not a source of shame but a sign of strength. This is the vision of a world where everyone has access to the care they need to thrive. But we still have a long way to go. Insufficient funding and support systems leave many without access to proper care. We must invest in our mental health infrastructure, training more therapists and counsellors, and expanding access to affordable treatment options. And we must address the stigma surrounding mental health. Too often, people are afraid to speak out, fearing judgment and discrimination. We must create a culture of empathy and understanding where people feel comfortable seeking help without fear. Outro: shaping our future, a call to action. These are the challenges and opportunities that will define our future. From the warming of our planet to the rise of artificial intelligence, from the fight for social justice to the threat of global conflict, the choices we make today will determine the course of human history. These topics illustrate the complex interplay of opportunities and challenges facing society today, highlighting the need for thoughtful engagement and proactive measures to foster positive outcomes. The future is not preordained, it is ours to create. Stay informed, stay engaged, and together we can shape a better future. The time for action is now. The world is watching, waiting to see what we will do with this moment. Let us rise to the occasion and build a future worthy of our children and grandchildren. Let us create a world where peace reigns, where justice prevails, and where all beings have the opportunity to thrive.